I found the flight information for Brian Laundrie. Hua. Um, this is the flight information right here for Brian Laundrie. This is the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. They're in a Bell 407. 407. They're at an altitude of about 500 feet, traveling at 79 miles per hour. So there's kind of a sideline view of what that looks like. Now, this is the log. I'll look at. Oh, okay. So, for anyone that's not, you can see this this scale here. So this scale is about 2 miles. So they're going in about, I'd say, 4 mile swaths back and forth, and you can see that it is relative wetland. Just not a lot going on. But this is always this coding right here, guys. N911, of course. VS. It's a Bell 407. That's always going to be the code for Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. Now, speaking with someone that's involved in the FAA, you're always going to kind of see that sort of tail number on it. Now, all North American, as I understand, all North American aircraft start with an N. So it could be N9112, just depending. So I will be keeping a little bit of an eye on that, I guess, here this afternoon. I know a lot of people are doing it, but I this is just kind of my voyage into it. Now, I sure wish that I could. Let's see. They want you to pay in order to see it in a different view, but let me show you guys what it looks like. Let me show you what it looks like on my phone. You can definitely see that it's a search pattern. So they're actively searching right now in real time. And they've made, if I zoom in on this area here, they've really focused on this area, more so that area, right? So that's kind of what's going on with that. You guys know it's not my forte necessarily, the Petito case, but that's just how easy it is to look in and be helpful. Hua, I mean, it's not hard to. Boy, he's venturing all the way over into whole new territory now. Yeah, little one's feeling okay. So that's what we got, guys. As you can see, they're going to venture into that new area. So let me see here.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Oh, well, heck, we don't want this. This is what they're already doing.
Okay.
So I guess it's pretty easy to find that information. Yeah, he's cutting up. So he's feeling a lot better. So, yeah, guys, that's just another little proof of concept of how easy it is just to plop on here and spend. I've spent 5 minutes and was able to download an app. Then I was able to, let me show you what it looks like. well, I can't because I have this flight pattern selected, but this whole thing is just littered with aircraft. And I just started looking for patterns that looked like search patterns, like a grid. And that's what you find right there. So, you know, there it is. Now you know that it's actively heading towards sundown. They're even an hour ahead. So it's 3:45 going on 4 o'clock out there. So Sheila, this is just showing how it is to be helpful and stream some stuff online. We were kind of taking a look at the Sarasota. See, there they go back to that area now. Let me see if I can get you guys hooked up with a scanner real quick. Sarasota police scanner. All right. What do we want here? Live feed. We're Venice. That's what we want.
So is this the one at the Dragon's Maze? Wow, the line is really long. We'll meet up later. How long will you wait? As long as it takes. So you guys are only going to do this one ride all day? It won't be that long, probably.
Mom, can you get us food?
But wait, are they cutting? Caleb,
Hold on, guys. Let me get this figured out.
Should I say something?
Daddy, pick me up. Mom!
Hey, there's a line here.
Daddy, swing me.
There's like 20 people.
Oh my God.
One person holds the line for 20 people? This is
How do I
bullshit.
get past this?
If you aspire to become a nurse, your path to success begins with the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing track at Concordia University, Texas in Dallas.
Hey,
The
Chrissy.
15-month ABSN track is designed
Now
for
they are
people
looking
like
in
you
North
who
Carolina
want
at the
to begin a
grandfather's
new
house or
career as a
something.
nurse. We offer 3 start dates
North
per
Carolina
year,
right now.
so you can get
That's
started
interesting.
on your life-changing adventure into nursing now. To apply,
15 to 30-second.
We could get a unit on like Mulgrave and Salford, and whatever the next street south on Salford would be, parallel to Mulgrave and Virginia.
Street south would be Salford and Lubeck.
They've slowed down.
Get somebody to Salford and Nemo also. Should have it landlocked. K9, 11, 12, and 14 will be 51. Heading up Salford from 41, so even description again.
Don't have any description of any of the occupants or unknown how many. Don't have any indication of injuries either.
Definitely.
1/13's out at Nemo and Salford.
Whenever 13, just keep an eye north of you. Sand dune. Ready to pop out there just in case.
Let me see where they're on the map.
We're not going to be Mulgrave and Salford.
Oh, I'm behind. Doggone it. Where'd he go? Did I lose him? Oh, no, there he is.
Looks like I have a couple people walking down there by the curb by you.
Okay.
They're elderly.
Wow. Why does this one? I got one that shows them going the exact opposite direction, unless they maybe. Oh, there they go. Okay, this one. See that? They just did a U-turn, right?
Perimeter, so I think one more at the crest.
What's making them do that? I don't know. This one is just a little bit behind the phone, but they're going back to that area again.
Fifty 17, 1074, 5119, you came to 1022. Here's the GOA.
There it timed out. I don't know. That's weird, isn't it? I don't know enough about what's going on here, but I do know that I'm not an idiot, and it's pretty easy to pick this stuff up. So you can see the pattern that they've flown in the last hour. Really zoning in on that. Now, I'll tell you guys, when you let me tell you why I think. Let me pull this up. If you look here, there's some roads in or out, right? Down, where are we at? Right here, over here, up here. It's really a hub, right? It's kind of where 4 or 5 roads all meet, and there's what looks to be some sort of island right there. So that area has been of some interest, evidently. Yeah, see, they're just going around that. They're just going around that area. That's an island right there. I know we can't see it well on this map here, but I assure you it's the wetland area. And for whatever reason, well, I'll tell you, because it's a place you would hide. It's a place you would hide to get a ride out, right? This area, there's a road that goes off this way. There's a road that comes down here. There's a road that goes out through here. And then there's like a river bottom here. So it's definitely an area where, see, they're going back around it again. They're up here right now. Yeah. So they're just hooking around, guys, back and forth. Now, they're heading into an area. Okay. For some reason, I would say there's a different color on the map here.
It's 714 to dispatch. You can send 66 FHD only to list. 714.
That was another tight hook they're getting ready to make.
Target is 5194, 5119. I'll be closer. 5120, 1022.
Show you where they're at here. See the road? Let me back it out a little. So in the middle of that circle right there, that tornado, there's like an island. What would be an island? On this here, it's during a dry season, which I'm assuming would be the winter, and it's just much drier. But they are really just focusing right around that. It's kind of, I guess, more of a, but it's a dry spot, a ridge back there.
Dearborn. Yeah. So.
I don't know, Sheila. It sure looks like it could be. You know, hard saying. But they're definitely interested in this area. If you guys are interested in the app that you could track this yourself for free, it is
You check with Northport, see if they can start a unit. They're going to be
called
substantially
Flight
closer than
Aware. And go and you download it, and then you can go and you can put in VNC right here, which is the airport it departed from. And it's an open-ended flight. It's not a plan. It's not a flight plan. It's just got an open end here. Typically, it would say, you know, SRQ if it were going back to Sarasota International, for instance. So you're looking for flights out of Venice, due west of Venice. You can see they're just kind of mimicking some of the flight paths that they've already been on.
That's all. I'm gonna relocate to Aberdeen. That's one way to there.
Daddy, the PC donuts are not the steel.
Oh, no worries.
So 7104.
No more working. This is my work.
Now my work.
You got yours right here for your work. See?
Now that's my work.
No, that's my work, silly boy.
And this is your work.
No, that's
That's
not.
7104. 1034.
You better get over there. Stop.
1034.
Stop.
You can lay this on your computer.
I don't want to lay down my pewter.
You can break your computer.
I don't want to break my pewter, Lou.
You can put some cream in.
Stop.
You can put some butter on it.
Go away, sick boy. Go away.
No.
Quiz you. I'm not quiz you. Bigger swoop. Oh, okay. That's looking like a return right there. Luke, that's not here. Let me turn it up.
Yeah.
I'll turn it up. Okay, go ahead.
K911. I'm having those kids get picked up by me. They shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, that certainly looks like, as you can see, this is where the aircraft took off from. Here in Venice, at Venice Airport. So, oh no, I lied. Back in. They're going back in. This is their flight in here. So.
Where's the board? Oh wow! How did I ever live without a piano? The sound of music was missing from my life.
4148 dispatch 97.
Turn that down just a little
Number
bit. Jim.
4148. Is there any units that are roaming the area?
32-1's room.
Just keep your eyes peeled like we discussed for other accident scenes. Not seeing a whole lot here.
I need to practice scales. I don't need them
Yeah,
to play great. Let's have the best in music. The most important thing is to know how to take them back.
We're doing our work together. I'm gonna separate. He's watching Masha, so I don't want to interrupt him while he's doing his Masha. We'll keep this going for just a little bit longer, but I guess I just wanted to show everybody how easy it was to be helpful. Let's be helpful. Let's be helpful. Hey, did I accidentally call you? My bad, bro. I'm on a live. My bad. All right, Mikey. I'm an idiot. So up to 1,000 feet.
31 over 19.
Up to 1,000 feet.
Good. Hey, reference the subject you were telling me about. Do we have any history with him in this neighborhood? 23-1. I'll see if I can find anything.
It's going wide outside the pattern, headed south. Now let me show you a.
I just dealt with a caller on Sunday in reference to 22 civil on Haven, same address. All right, then.
Thank you.
This area.
He's feeling
Just trying
better.
to figure out if there's other addresses we can check. Looks like he was 1015 in January of this year at 2920 South Telford, 2920 Telford.
As you can see, they're flying.
He's dead.
Well, I guess you can stretch it out there and go 3 hours. But there's,
Can we go to flow unit? Swing by there real quick.
I wonder what makes them. These aren't quite naturally all, I guess, looking for Brian, but I know this is kind of boring. I mean, it's not, doesn't require me to do anything. You know, you can interpret it this pretty easy, you know, in altitude.
So do you want to 1065, signal 65?
You can see him dropping down real low to check stuff out. You know, this is down around, you know, 200 foot ceiling.
It's going to be Dillard's, 200 University, Town Center Drive, cross of North Cattleman Road, 21017's black males. They left in a white sedan southbound.
Let me check this scanner and see what else they got here.
We're at HQ. We'll check Cattleman, northbound.
26.
Sarasota.
Driver.
That's where most of the listeners are. I mean, here anyways. I'll get it set up a little.
Observe any occupants at all.
Oh, there's tacticals here, but we're looking for this specific.
The only indication is they heard a bang, came out far, and then they thought they heard noises in the woods pretty east. But I'm not seeing much of a crashing at this location.
Yeah, they're up by 800 feet. So yeah, guys, put all this together pretty quick. You know, it's not hard to stay informed. Looks like they're drawing a panda bear, doesn't it? Like here's the head and here's the eye, here's the nose, here's the other eye. It's even kind of 3D-ish. I think it's probably easier to see that than some of the other photos we've seen things in. Hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. You can see now that they're cutting actually a new path right now, which is, I mean, look at the mess they've made there. Good God. They're 800 feet traveling at 77 miles an hour.
Previous day at an address of 2920 South Southford.
Let's see here. They're headed south. I should have named this the search. That's what's going on. Let me change it, man.
Boyd, 5, George, Mike Nora, Silver Nissan, down Liquid Ranch, and Deer Drive.
Liquid Ranch, Deer Drive, over.
Mills truck. Cover 14, over 19.
All right.
Good. Is there a white Crown Vic just past you? Good.
Well, these guys are on it, aren't they? I'm not saying that has anything to do with any of this. It doesn't, in fact, but it's definitely going down. How was the DR? Cool.
Is that one coming out of the woods here, maybe?
Yeah, I know he always tries to nose on in.
Disregard. One William 1304.
Go ahead.
Show me out that 94 at this K41. The two vehicles.
Back to that center there. Let me check the real time. Oh, they timed me out. All right. What's the speed going? 36 miles an hour, 700 feet. So I saw recently, I'm going to move over here real quick.
5104 units responding to Dillard's. Caller advised that the 1017 is called the property. They don't have a tag. They're requesting to cancel. They don't want to make a report.
Boy, it's going down on the trail. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Copy, Scribble, Calvin.
Okay, I just saw. Dog made a statement from the island here.
At the island, this would be and could be a perfect spot for him to hide. Not too many people out here, but there's a lot of environmental things that we're gonna fight. So here we go. The search now.
Dispatch 5760 1074.
Search has just begun.
Ooh, dog. Did you guys see that? Man, that's not really cool right there. Right there.
They're out here at the island.
With the old call the tips in the dog. Oh, man. Dude, call the tips into the FBI. Please call the tips into the FBI. So that's what's new on the front of that. Where are we at with the flight? Okay.
Due to lack of information, we're going to call. It's not going to track. Go ahead and break down perimeter. Thank you, everyone.
Perimeter's broke down.
Good. Where you copy, break it down.
We'll see if that's for our case, if that's going to reflect the flight pattern.
No, for copy.
Good. We were able to push the car off the road.
They just did a hook in over the epicenter there, and now headed back south. We'll see. Just, bringing you guys what's going on here. And again, like I said, showing you just how easy it is to be helpful, right?
North 41 14 1074.
See, there's a smaller, what do we got here? Oop, no, we don't want to do that. We want to stay right here. So there is some other traffic in the area. It seems to be
7102 1074.
This here that's going to be a airliner. See, DFW. So.
For all units on channel 2, can you go back to channel 1?
Well, that DFW was cooking. American Airlines 776.
Go ahead.
So.
They've slowed down 38 miles an hour.
North 41 13 1074.
They're flying parallel to a river right now. There's a river right there. He's going to come out of the epicenter there and start flying south. Right along a river the whole way. No, it's not a river. It's a little 2-lane road. I'm sorry. They are flying next to the 2-lane road.
Take me out to 94, book in at 37.
Okay, sorry guys. We got to go back into the dungeon with the
10-4. How do you want to be closed out of the 94? You're the primary.
They remained there with 13 pushing out right now.
Oh goodness, guys.
Hang on.
There we go. Oh, he's feeling good. He's kicking Daddy Bear around.
seconds. What's the disposition going to be?
Whoa.
From, so
Whoa.
10-4.
He's kicking Daddy Bear a new one. All right.
Go ahead.
Let's see where we're at here.
today, people.
10-4.
We timed
Hold
out.
through that.
Yeah, we timed out. So they're at 500 feet,
I got the ball.
and they're right next to this road here, just hanging out. Let me refresh this one real quick. They're really going slow.
Was that 10? Did you have traffic?
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still the full game.
You're still in the football game?
Wow. That's it. Oh, you're good. No, get me. Oh, come on, Dad.
Good one.
Why did you bounce? Ow.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, he's having no issues as we speak. He is a fighter, Sassoon. Holy cow. Boy, let me see your face. Come here.
Well, now he's all squishy.
His little voice is just. So we can see this aircraft is moving. This is just sitting still. Let me figure out what's going on over here on this other one. Holy cow, the flight path they've flown. Jeez, oh Pete. They do seem to be hovering right there. They're hovering right outside of that epicenter right there.
They're almost the ball too. No. Still the full game.
Now, at this point, I don't know how much of, the guts of the investigation we're going to hear. I'm sorry, guys. On these radio frequencies. Yeah, this guy's still moving, so we're still loaded. He's just hovering right there,
Daddy,
and that's what it shows here too.
Daddy.
What, puppy? Are you got Daddy Bear in a triangle leg hold?
No, Teddy's is trying. He's trying to take the ball from me.
He's trying to take the ball from you. Ooh. You okay? You sure?
Yeah.
That was Teddy didn't do that. You did that.
No, Teddy knocks his bicycle down.
No, you laid your bicycle there before you turned into Teddy. You move that bicycle as Luca, and Teddy won't trip over it. So yeah, they're still hovering, guys.
I got the ball.
That's
No,
interesting.
no.
For as much as they've flown already,
Hey,
what are we at here in flight time?
now come on, ground of one.
Hour and 26 minutes they've been up.
Yeah.
So there's another. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. So we've got some other small aircraft.
I didn't lose.
Wow, that plane is right in it. Where are they at though?
No.
37,000 feet. So they're okay. They're traveling 563 miles an hour. They're cooking. This one here is what are we at here? That one doesn't show us speed. But that helicopter, he hasn't moved
Go ahead.
out of that area. He
Be on
is,
Winchester, just south of River.
it says he's still in the air too.
154 Robert Frank David. 154 RFD on a white Chevy Silverado pickup. One occupant on 1070.
Now they've moved. They're headed back towards the coast. Headed west. Well, they sat there for quite a long time, didn't they?
I'm sure we have to say no.
Oh, the phone just died.
Daddy,
What tiger?
Teddy's all tied up.
Teddy's all tied up.
Yeah, I'm tired up.
Where did you do that for? You got Teddy all tied up.
No. Oh, yes. Ow.
All right, crazy Teddy.
I'm tired up.
I got Teddy up. Don't trip over my charger cord, okay? Oh, I've got my hard drive out. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You were going to
No, I was being sarcastic, son. Okay, where are we at here? Phone went out of commission for a minute. So, right here. I really wish I could hear what was going on. I'm going to research that and see if, I don't know. I'd have to say that this has moved over to moved over to a tactical channel. Like the real guts of it, and that's not to say that we can't get tactical channels, but you have to have the actual scanner deal going on in order, the repeater deal in order to make something pop with that. So a lot of this stuff is being discussed on tactical channels, SWAT channels,
Daddy, Teddy, I don't know if
SRT channels, stuff like that. What, buddy? You trapped Teddy?
40.
B51 to 6626 Electra Avenue, 6626 Electra Avenue, across the Fairbrook. 10-5 Brink security showing front door. Unable to reach key orders.
1 William, 13, from preparation.
Just kind of hovering still.
14, 10,
10-4.
Tight turn right there. You want to believe that, let me see your nose. Come here. Don't you run from me. Come here. Let me get him. Hold on. Watch the green dot. He's locked the door. Okay, well, she's not tripping, so I'm not tripping. Let's see. What do we got over here? 91. Yeah, we actually, it's in there. We got an electric nose sucker, so that's good. There he's coughing like that high, tight cough. He'll be run down here in a minute. So let's take a look at what is going on currently with YouTube. Pretty sure. Let's see.
Nora 0 fall 432 with Shamrock and 41.
Shamrock 41.
Okay, she's doing the same thing. Oh well, she's doing it better. So that's good. Let's see.
Okay.
What, buddy? What? Do what? Oh, wipe your nose?
No.
Now he's playing games with you. This is completely speculative here. I think Brian Laundrie met someone at the park. No, I'm not going to get involved in playing playing that man stuff. So the FBI, I guess, is taking over the church. I did not know that. See, I'm catching up. What I think is interesting, though, is something that I uploaded earlier, which was this right here.
Interesting statement from the
Can I
attorney,
call?
from the Laundrie attorney to a
If we
reporter.
advise, you can clear all canine units. People.
Uh-oh.
Can I call?
I'll read it. We want to verify it ourselves. This reporter put this out saying, dog doesn't know what he's talking about. The Laundries had reservations at the campground for September 1 through 3. They canceled those reservations and did not go to the park during the weekend, although that dog says that they did. They did go to the campground September 6th and 7th as a family, and they all left together despite the claims of others. The following weekend, Chris, Roberta, and Brian went to other places on 2 different dates, and the FBI is aware of this. So Brian obviously returned home after camping, and what the dog is spewing is nothing but baloney. That is a major detail. And okay,
So that's that. Hello. 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 You called me. What do you mean? Who's this? Golly, you kidding me? YouTuber. Like, bro, how the hell are you gonna call me and say who is this? It's only a YouTuber that could be capable of that crap. New phone purchase.
In reserve, but is it being used here? We do not know. But I mean, look at that little island right there, right? That's really difficult. That one right there, that's really difficult to comb through, and that would be a rough life for somebody living there, like Brian Laundrie. That's not like that's not Cancun. That is just a wooded, wet, random tree island there off of Fort DeSoto, and you wouldn't exactly want to live in that spot. But wouldn't it be a lot easier to see from the air using thermal imaging? Absolutely. If we hear anything about that, we'll of course pass that along here to you. Allison Johnson, #HJB. Why haven't the parents been charged at this point for withholding information? Two answers to this, Allison. First and foremost, we don't know that they're withholding information. We don't know. We don't know. From everything that we have been told, and it started with Josh Taylor of Northport Police, they are cooperating with Brian and it being a missing persons case, that they are cooperating with law enforcement. But why haven't the parents been charged? Well, right now they're cooperating in the missing persons case that is their son, and they have the right to remain silent. You can't charge
Hooah. Fifth Amendment right.
them with anything unless you have direct evidence that they are assisting with Brian's appearance, and even then, it would have to be such tangible evidence that couldn't be. Now, you can summon them in front of a grand jury and try to compel them to talk and reveal more, but right now they're cooperating with the investigation, and they have the right to look at the grand jury and say, we invoke our constitutional right to remain silent. So I know it's frustrating for people, but that's kind of where we are now in this investigation. Alistine Cleveland, #HeyJB. As the FBI mentioned, if they're looking for his body or they think he's still alive, the FBI isn't mentioning anything. If there's a theme here I want you to take out of this here, folks, the FBI doesn't talk. Not their thing. They'll respond to comments, but it'll be confirm or deny. We have no comment at this time. This is an ongoing active investigation.
2626 McIntosh Road, crosses Ruth Way. 37-year-old male is not conscious.
And there will be no further comment on this matter. I can read you every potential response to any inquiry that a station like ours would have, and I'm telling you that right now that the FBI just isn't going to release information with an ongoing federal investigation of this magnitude. Is he alive? Is he deceased? We just don't know. This is interesting. Yeah. Paul's passing this along. Paul just texted me. Look at that. So talking about how the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I want to show this to our viewers. This is from Paul Amison, who just did this. That's our Eagle 8 HD pilot.
I'm Leslie Earhart with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. We thought we would take a few minutes to update you on the search for 5-year-old Summer Wells. As you know, she was reported missing from her home on Ben Hill Road in Hawkins County on June 15th. Unfortunately, there are still more questions than answers, but we haven't given up, and we won't. Agents and detectives with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office continue to work daily to determine what happened to Summer.
We're still looking, we're still searching, we're still following tips. And one thing that we need to do is preserve the integrity of this case, because we can't tell everything we're doing. We can't tell everything we know. And a lot of stuff that we get called on, we've already done several times.
We want to urge you only to share information from official sources. The misinformation and speculation simply don't help the case. Our teams continue to sift through hundreds of tips, and it turns out most of them are rooted in rumors and bad information spread on social media.
That causes us confusion with all the tips that we get. We're going through a lot of it. It's coming off social media. And what we want to do is to get more tips that we can rely on to help
Credible
us.
tips.
And that's our whole goal.
Chief Lawson,
It's
credible.
about Summer.
We appreciate your partnership and ongoing interest in the search for Summer. Please know, as much as you want answers, we want them more. We ask that you understand that our priority has to be figuring out what happened to her. And as Sheriff Lawson mentioned, in order to preserve the integrity of the case, that might mean we cannot share everything we know. Stay connected with TBI on social media for ongoing updates in this case, as we are able to share them.
Every episode of In Pursuit, we're going to tell you about some missing children that we desperately need your help to find and bring home to their families. Here's the first case. 5-year-old Summer Wells was last seen at her home on June 15th, 2021. She's 3 foot tall, weighs about 40 pounds, and has blonde hair and blue eyes. Police are also seeking a potential witness believed to have been driving a late 1990s maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a ladder rack and white buckets in the bed. If you have any information about the disappearance of Summer Wells, please text or call our hotline.
2899 2008 White Dodge pickup truck, Mr. Tool Robert or Carol Ford, out of LaBelle, Florida. Eagle fires 5.
Care has the power to bring kindness where it's needed.
Hello? Hi, this is Baby Elmo. Welcome to Elmo's World. Elmo's World. Elmo knows his left and right. Do you know your left and right? Elmo can count to 10 by twos. Do you know how to count to 10 by twos? My name is Elmo. Welcome to Elmo's World. Oh, look, wait. Oh, my goodness, guys, look at this. Holy cow, look. My computer, oh, wait, don't go anywhere. My computer is at 33% and the time is 3:33. Make a wish. There you go. It's in the stratosphere.
Elmo's world. Christy, Elmo says Luca's okay. He is gonna be okay.
Boy, don't you know when you got 5 kids, man, you got to be able to be all of them. I just can't do Bert and Ernie. That's Mark. I can do Elmo, though. All the kids love Elmo. I mean, 333 all the time. That's great, Christy. You're welcome, Sheila. I wish summer would be found today, too. Let's look at this tracking here. So, still in the area. You know, I don't know. Let me do a little research real quick. Is this the Carlton Reserve, guys? I mean, I don't even know. That's how very little I know about this case. Is this the Carlton Reserve that they're flying over right here? Somebody hoo-ah me if it is, because I don't know. My wish was for summer too. I think so, yeah. I believe it is too. Let me look it up. Hold on. That's just how very little I know, but I haven't been unhelpful yet. So let me look it up on my, let's do this really quick, guys. Let's all get familiar together. So we'll go Petersburg. Okay. So we want to go to, is it? I don't think so. No, that isn't where they're searching. They're searching over here with the helicopter. So I think that is, I don't know what this, this is up here where Dog is at, I think. That's where the camping site was. So yes, in fact, they are searching this area right here. All in here. We'll go ahead and let me bring this down. So I'll put this next to it here. That way you guys can, it's right here. Right in this area. I'm sorry, guys, for just isn't. I talked to Don earlier today. Don and I, we're going to watch John Walsh tonight together. So that's a thing. Also, there's some other stuff going on today for them, good stuff. But I'm not, I don't want to talk about it here. Good stuff. No, they don't know where summer is, but it's still good. So let me take a look at this chat here real quick. Fort DeSoto. Yes. Yeah. That's where Dog is at. Fort DeSoto. Yes. So Dog is up here in this chain of islands, right up in here, which you can see that essentially damn near from Sarasota, this area, you can just kind of walk the beach line. I mean, I don't know what it looks like. You know what I mean? But you could get there, no problem. Not going to be a real big issue getting there. So I do see why they're looking that way. What's interesting is that no new info. Okay, where did he? And I'm just kind of mixing this together here. Where did we see new phone? Where was that at? New phone. Let's see. FBI has surveillance video.
Here, talk to people,
that may have stayed next. Okay, JB, apparently we broke up, so I will throw it back to you.
Eagle it.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right here, guys, is I'm going to go up here just for our own S and Gs.
They do not plan to release the footage as outlined under Statute 119.071. So in this instance, what we're hearing is that.
Let me pause that for a minute. Let's go over here. I want to try to find the Channel 9 bird, because there's clearly a helicopter over there flying where Dog's at. So let me continue. See, that's what it looks like when you're not hooked onto one particular flight. Holy cow, huh? So, but it's not going to be hard to find, I don't think. Let me go up here in my other app and see if I can find the St. Petersburg bird. Yeah, they are just focused on one area right now. Let me zoom it on in here. See? Okay. I'm going to look for the Channel 9 bird real quick. Let me put this back on for you guys here. Okay. I'm going to take the one here on the screen. I'm going to take it back down to our Sarasota until I find the flight path here for this other. They're at 800 feet, 62 miles an hour. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's remove that layer. How do I unselect that? Okay, there we go. So there's our VNC. Let's go up here to St. Peter. Okay, so St. Petersburg. Got a lot of action up there. There is just a ton of action. So yeah, I think I've already found it. Yeah, that's it right there. So I found them already. There's a lot of, now there's St. Petersburg Airport right there. I think that's St. Petersburg Airport. There's a lot of offshore stuff going on out here. So St. Petersburg is right in here. Wait, all right, right in here. So there's a lot of stuff going on out there, but I want to focus just on this here. That's what we want to focus on. Let me turn some of this other stuff off. Pow. Pow. There we go. So yeah, there's a lot of activity going on up there in St. Petersburg, or yeah, up there north of Sarasota. Let's see here. What's the wife saying? Hold on. Wife just sent this. Search for Gabby Petito leads to discovery of another body. Let me email this to myself so I can show you guys. This is all being helpful right here, right? Hoo-ah. We're going to go out. Paste. Okay, I'm going to jump over really quick, guys, to my email so you guys can check that out. Where are we at here? Punch this. Wow, it's getting hot. It's about to get dark too, doggone. So, email, schemail. Search for Gabby Petito leads to discovery of another body. The remains were discovered just 40 miles away from where Gabby was found. Gabby Petito's family wants some positives to come from her tragic story, and it's already happening. A Texas family has some closure after the body of a hiker was found just 40 miles away from where Gabby was discovered, and police say the national attention on the case was the crucial factor. Robert Bob Laundrie, a 46-year-old father of two, disappeared on August 19th while exploring Jackson's Hole, Wyoming. Bob, a loving father of two amazing kids with who he has daily contact with. It is unlike him to be out of touch with them for very long, Sister Lee Laundrie wrote at the time on Facebook. While his phone does still push to voicemail, we know that the last activity was in and around the 20th of August. For more than a month, the family heard nothing. But when national and indeed international headlines began focusing on the area during the search of the missing van lifer, police began receiving tips for other missing persons, including a possible sighting of Laundrie on August 20th back on the Black Canyon Trail in Bridgerton National Forest near Grand Teton National Park. On Tuesday, Teton County sheriffs announced that based on new information, they would conduct a missing person search at the base of Teton Pass. Just hours later, they confirmed the worst. After 4 hours of searching on foot, a team with a search dog located a body fitting Laundrie's description on a steep timbered slope. It said in an update, the body was found significantly off trail by one of the 3 dog teams dispatched after searchers hiked 75 miles, covering 22,000 feet in elevation. Volunteers spent Tuesday afternoon recovering the body from the mountainside. Police do not believe the Petito and Laundrie cases are connected. That's interesting. Very interesting. So let's track this flight real quick. Why am I having such a hard time zooming this joker in? Zoom. Wow. It's coming out of me in buckets now. I don't know how much longer I can do it. Let's see here. They are still out there. Thank goodness the flight path reset, so now it's not as crazy a mess as it was. Let me go ahead and reload this here. All very interesting nonetheless. But as you can see, so what this would be called, this would be considered a tool you would use in open source intelligence, right? One of the very many tools that you would use while trying to open source. That's essentially, these are the tools that are available to people that are not, I repeat, not in law enforcement. Those would and include Chris M. There just isn't much more to it than, you know what I mean? Like, these are some of these tools that we use in open source intelligence, because that's what we're doing, guys. The ones of us that are being respectful and handling these things, pardon me, as we should. We are in part of open source intelligence, right? We're bringing intelligence to it. Open source intelligence. Ooh, all right. So let me give you the rundown on this here again. So that's where we're at relatively. Let's scoop this over here. Let me see if there's any questions. Of course, I don't have a lot of answers when it comes to this. So, bear with me. Some woman made the Twitter account to troll CM, telling on his live, getting you earlier mission wrong. Just thought you should know. Thank you for that, Marge. No, Ikamadel. Mel, it could Mel. Yeah, no, I didn't create the Twitter, so better not be getting a bunch of hate from you, buddy. Ooh, let me see here. I better not be getting no hate from you, Ickmadel. Oh, I ain't got no problem with you, bub. See, somebody struck my damn video. So let's go ahead and run a hold on, y'all. We'll run a damn review on the video already, man. The video ain't even through yet, man. And you son of a guns. Oop, this is the wrong one. I don't even need to go here. Bear with me, guys. And it's just the life of being a YouTuber that nobody likes. All right? This crap right here. Jeez. Jeez. Yeah, that's a lot of bodies. Let me tell you, that is a lot of bodies. Holy cow. See, guess what? Like, I'm not even worried about that sock puppet account, right? Like, at all. 100,000 hours of watch time? Holy cow. That's awesome, man. 100,000 hours people watched of my stuff? Holy cow. That is absolutely bloody awesome. That's a lot of hours. Holy cow. Wow. It's awesome, guys. 100,000 hours. Whoa. Okay, we're running a review now. So let's go back to here. Kill that. I'll be running some continuous stream, I guess, here for a little bit. As long as my wife ain't just absolutely upset with me. You understand me? Oop. Got a hell of a lag now that I got a few windows and oh, it's this here. Thank you, JW. Love you. So I think we're all fully aware there. That'll really free me up. There we go. There we go. There's our flatware. So still buzzing around. Still buzzing around. Come on now. Bring it together now.
Saying that, you know, any statement made will be used against you is true, according to Steve Berlin. Yeah, we know. We're not idiots, Stephen. We know that. But at the same time here, why people are asking this question, why aren't Brian Laundrie's parents doing everything that they can and participating actively in the search for their son, or at least pleading for the public for help? Why not do more publicly if it really was a situation where you were trying to find your son? These are questions. These are important questions. Let's see here. Janelle Rady, hashtag HAB. When was the last time police saw Brian at the parents' home? Did they physically see him? We have nothing to suggest that they physically saw him, though they do have the van being and the plate being tagged on the way back into Florida on September 1st. But there has been no definitive statement that we saw Brian at the house here. We have the Guthries saying that they saw him on September 1st, and we saw them, Brian and his parents, at the house. That's that Fox News interview, the neighbors, the Guthries that we're talking about there. But from law enforcement, we only have that Thursday presser from Thursday presser from a couple weeks ago from Chief Todd Garrison of Northport Police when he said, we know where he is. And he said, yes, we know where Brian is. Yes, we know where Brian is. But did they have eyes on him? Or were they going based on hearsay? What evidence did they have that they knew where Brian was at that moment in time? Were they misinformed? Was their evidence not solid? Well, we don't know. We don't know if they physically saw him or not. And that's, of course, at the center of his disappearance. Kimberly Paw Patterson, #AJB. Do you think that they will search the Appalachian areas since Brian knows so much about it? Oh, my goodness. The Appalachian Trail. It's 2,200 miles long. 2,000, think about that. 2,200 miles long. That is a ton of space to cover. And that's assuming that he's on the trail, as walking on the beaten path, so to speak. He could be just hiding, 100 feet to the right of that trail. And you would actively search that trail and you wouldn't see him because you're focused on covering 2,200 miles of trail across the Appalachians. And we're speaking to unbelievably mountainous terrain. And sure, you could say that he has familiarity there. Yeah, you can say that he's got familiarity there. But just to cover that area and to search that area is no simple, small task. They're having difficulty covering the entirety of the Carlton Reserve, all 25,000 acres of this area. Can you imagine if they tried to search 2,200 miles of the Appalachian Trail? It's easier. You type it into a keyboard. Just search the Appalachian Trail, and nothing against Kimberly here. It's a valid question, but it's just not that simple. It would be. You think that there are people that are blasting law enforcement right now on social media for spending the amount of resources that they are for searching the Carlton Reserve as thoroughly as they're searching it. Can you imagine the feedback from people online and the public? And now the FBI doesn't care about the public. They have an investigation and they're focused on the investigation. And public scrutiny isn't really something that they're all too concerned about. These are federal agents. They're not too concerned about the scrutiny of their investigation on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. But can you just imagine if there was just a tremendous amount of resources committed to that? Can you just imagine what the response would be online? Days, weeks of just combing through random areas of the Appalachian Trail. Now, you would start in Georgia. You would work your way up through the Carolinas. These are logical search spots or logical, starting points. But it's just an unbelievably vast area to difficult terrain, just difficult to cover. Ray DeMora, #AJB. Who do you think will catch him? The FBI, Dog, or John Walsh? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if the Mobile leprechaun emerges out of the woods and says, I have him. I don't. It doesn't matter to me who nabs him. Just let's nab him. Let's do everything and everything that we can, anything and everything that we can, and it falls on the public. Everybody looking to the FBI, everybody looking to Dog, everybody looking to John Walsh. Look in the mirror for a moment. It falls on the public too. It falls on all of us to keep our eyes peeled for Brian Laundrie. And yes, there's been numerous sightings, and yes, there's activity. People on social media saying, "Oh, what about this report out of North Carolina? And what about this report about the grandfather's vehicle?" I know that the public is participating, but it doesn't really matter to me all that much about who catches him. I just want to see him caught.
No,
I think I speak for a lot of our commenters out there. Elizabeth Rose James, #KJB. Is Fort DeSoto a more realistic place to hide than the Carlton Reserve? Is it a better chance that he's hiding there? I don't think so.
You see it under his nose? Oh, it's raw.
Let me tell you the big difference between the two, okay? Carlton Reserve is a vast wilderness. Yes, it's treacherous. Yes, it's got snakes. It's got alligators. It's not the ideal spot to be. But Fort DeSoto has something that Carlton Reserve doesn't. That's regular visitation. You could be here at Fort DeSoto and combing through brush and through these, these sparsely wooded areas, and then all of a sudden there's Aunt Jane and Uncle Jeff, just sitting out there, with a Bud Light, and they're like, "Oh, you're Brian Laundrie."
Here,
And that's because
pass
he's combing
myself
through
the
an
link
area
so
that
I
is
can
an
take
active
them on a walk
campsite.
and still be a part of
Would
what's
you
going
want
on.
to hide in a place? This goes back to the Egmont Key
Okay.
question earlier.
Perfect.
Would you want to hide
Do we
in a
want to
place that was
follow
that was
Brian
just,
Laundrie while we're on the walk?
Just had so many people just
Okay.
all over the place, where everyone
We're
is
gonna go on
looking.
a walk. Go get your food.
Now there are areas of Fort DeSoto
Go get
that
your
are
bicycle.
more remote and not as frequently visited. And that's, yes, potentially an area that he could be. The Barrier Islands are, of course, reasonable places to check. But Fort DeSoto is not as vast and expansive as Carlton Reserve is, and it's got people in it. It's got people driving through it in their cars. You're not going to find anybody really driving through Carlton Reserve unless it's on an ATV. It's not where your family goes for their Sunday picnic. Here, this is where people go for their Sunday picnic.
I'll figure it out how to do it.
I do think it's more realistic that he's at Carlton Reserve. But then again, they've been searching that area now for so long, and they're scaling back those search efforts, which leads you to believe, of course, that there is declining hope that he is at Carlton Reserve. Otherwise, they'd be continuously pushing through their Carlton Reserve and spending a whole lot of additional resources and looking for Brian there. Robin Lynn Russell. Hashtag HJB. It's possible the dog is interfering with the FBI investigation by digging up information that they know and haven't released. And the answer to this is yes. Now, is it possible? Yes. I'm not saying that that's happening, but is it possible that an outside influence could interfere with a federal investigation? No doubt about it. But this is somebody who has extensive background in participating in search efforts for wanted people, and I would imagine that the Dog the Bounty Hunter isn't going to do anything to compromise a federal investigation. This is Dog the Bounty Hunter team right now does have former investigators at a very high level with very impressive resumes.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
So Dog has
that's a long flight. I think they're probably getting towards the end of the flight.
Good people around him. The smartest people in this world surround themselves with those that are smart.
I'm gonna go on a walk. You guys are welcome to go with me. I'm just gonna leave this playing.
It's a very old saying, but it's true. You surround yourself. If you want to accomplish things in this world, you surround yourself with people that are smarter than yourself. And Dog has surrounded himself with a very good team, as we understand it. And he's digging up information. I would imagine that team advised him. This, we need to tread carefully in this respect because we don't want to compromise an ongoing federal investigation. Can you imagine for one moment if Dog the Bounty Hunter actually did something that did actively compromise an ongoing federal investigation? His reputation is clearly here under the microscope. So I would imagine that Dog the Bounty Hunter has surrounded himself with the right people, giving him the right advice, and yes, he does have a following that is very confident that he's going to get results here, and maybe we are closer to getting results, but we really don't know. I know that there's video circulating, new video about Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's every time. Listen, with Dog the Bounty Hunter, okay.
Why don't you go bounce around in the trampoline?
There's a reason. Of course, that they're releasing video regularly on social media, and people are following, his exploits. Yes, of course. So I know that there's video circulating right now of Dog the Bounty Hunter and on social media. I don't have the rights to show that video to you. I know that there's massive intrigue there, but that's because the public is seeking updates, and Dog and his team are providing updates, and that's how it works. When you're somebody in his position as far as being a television star.
I can't see the chat, man. So
let's come back to Sierra Saragosa, or come back to this question, this comment. Hashtag KJB. Sarasota sheriff helicopter seems like it's just been hovering for some time now, and I have it here on my screen. And their area. It wasn't as pinpointed as before, that chopper, their flight pattern, but they are kind of going over the same area. But it's not like they were kind of zeroed in on the one area, like in the video that I showed you earlier from Paul. It looks like the Sarasota County chopper has continuously expanded their flight pattern here to include some different areas of the Carlton Reserve.
I don't want to go all the way down there.
Cindy Ott, I was talking about this earlier, #AJB. How do you do all that driving? Can you take off and then go camping? Yeah, I that's not what I would do. But I can't speak for Brian Laundrie. I don't know the guy.
Well, Bub?
You know him? No one knows. No one knows who Brian Laundrie is. We talked about this yesterday. You don't know who he is. Even if you went to high school,
go all the way around?
you think you know who he is. You don't know who somebody really is unless you really
Well,
know who they are.
I'll just go as long as I can, guys, and we're just going to go around.
I don't know who Brian Laundrie is.
Well, half
I know
the
who
block.
I am.
So
I'll tell you that for me,
as long as I can.
I left from
sure my phone will die.
From Long Island, New York, and went on a cross-country road trip. And something happened on the road, and I'm no longer.
So this has turned into quite the thing.
When I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life
holy
with.
cow.
I tried to move van back to Florida.
Pretty serious.
Something clearly happened on the road where I'm no longer with my fiance. I'm back here in Florida, and then
I think it is.
A few days later,
it's
I'm
a
going
real
camping with
blessing.
my family. That's not
I hate
regular
that Gabby
behavior for me.
had to die the way she did, but it's a real blessing that
Regular behavior
these
for
other people.
Brian Laundrie. I don't know the guy. Is that something that would add up for his typical behavior? I don't think that's typical behavior for anyone, but we don't know who Brian Laundrie is, and we can't say whether or not that again, I was bringing up the scenario earlier. Maybe something terrible happened on the road, and if something terrible happened on the road, and he came back and he was distraught over it, and the family was like, "Oh my God, we got to cheer up Brian. How do we cheer him up? Let's take him to his favorite place in the world, the Fort DeSoto campground. We'll go camping. It's his favorite activity in the world. That'll cheer him up." These are again plausible scenarios here.
That's a little far-fetched, JB.
Within the realm of possible,
get your head
and that is within the realm of possible. Even though the behavior to many, including myself,
just go camping and not report it. That's what they do, huh?
Just a couple more comments here, but it's a last call for your #HJB questions and comments here. We've been here live with you now for about an hour and a half, and I can only go on so long without help, without a Justin Shecker, a Josh Benson, a Masa Saidi, a Walt Buteau, or reporters, but they're currently all on the air right now. Part of our team coverage on our television.
We'll just go back and forth.
WFLA News Channel 8. We're in the 5 o'clock newscast right now, 6 o'clock newscast, 7 o'clock newscast coming up next. So that's where, of course, if you're in the Tampa Bay area, take your remote control, tune in, and you'll find them. But that's why I'm here solo, and I can only go long. For solo, it's double duty for me.
So your nose is going now, man. You gotta go outside.
Somebody else here to break down these questions and comments with. So I'm doing my very best.
Right there.
Bear with me. This is a good question.
No, we're not going to the
spot that they were talking about. The Jennifer here, that spot that they're circling right now in Sarasota County at the Carlton Reserve. She's saying, is it land or is it a body of water? Hold on. Okay, here's the thing. It's land, but with the amount of rainfall that's been there, it could be a very swampy area.
Yes, it is.
Remember, the area is 75% water right now, and so even on a map, it looks like it's land, but it could be swampy, nasty,
look at this.
Just really, really difficult.
You wouldn't even know he has COVID.
As far as Carlson Reserve, that area.
He's doing magic while he's riding a bike. No hands. Oh, he's juggling.
Jamie Lindsay, yes, #JB. The Laundrie family asked for a waterfront campground site. No, it's not all that normal.
Juggling while riding the bike.
You get to look at.
Let me tell you what.
Sunsets here at Fort DeSoto, unbelievable. I mean, like take a picture of it and
that's proof of concept of the vaccine, right? Sun has it.
Waterfront. You don't want to be on the other side because then you have to walk to see that view. You want to
be. And this guy here, he's just got good genetics.
Or that they were at on September 6th, September 7th. So it's not all that strange to request a waterfront campsite. I know everyone wants to theorize that they wanted access to the water for this reason or that reason, but it's not. That's not strange behavior. I would want waterfront property if I was booking something at Fort DeSoto. Ashley Ann, #KJB, is it possible for Brian to be camping out on one of those islands? Sure.
Camping is the loose description of what he's doing.
Could he be at one of the barrier islands? Yes.
I think camping
matter.
suggested he's set up
Yeah, it'll be
somewhere and he's
very
hunkered down, like Chris said.
You're
He's not. He's
literally on an island. We talk about all the time. Oh, if you were on an island for a month and you could bring 3
With a
things
dog
with you,
behind
what would they be? Like, that you're literally on an island. Now, could you be in a kayak and move from place to place? Yeah, but you are really cutting off your, cutting yourself off from the world if you're on that island. And here's that island that we're talking about, Eagle AD. That island there is one that people have been pointing out. It's really, that's just a whole lot of tree, a whole lot of brush, and yeah, it's a whole lot of water there too.
Looks like the needle in a haystack.
Exactly.
All right, turn this way.
Again, like I talked about earlier, that's not Cancun out there on that island. It might, you might be exposed to Florida weather, but it's hot, muggy, and you're just surrounded by nonstop, tree and brush. So, is it
bugs?
Yes.
Can you imagine the bugs, the mosquitoes out there, the deer flies, all that?
I don't care how much you love camping.
Man, that's the one thing that I don't think they're really talking about a lot is the bugs that would be out there.
No way, no how. Lauren here, #KJB. Thank you for your great coverage and keeping us up to date on what's going on. Of course, Lauren, I appreciate the comment here. Mary Beth Nance, #AJB. Is there water access between the Carlton Preserve and the Fort DeSoto campground? No, because Carlton Reserve is inland. And so there's no real waterways that would really, I mean, I guess that there is, if you really, well, there is the Mayaca River, and I guess the Mayaca River does go
pretty windy to go to the park.
Like, you think of like a journey, like on a kayak or canoe.
There's no whiny boys at the parks around here.
Kayaking through Mayaca River, going all the way out down by is that John's, not John's Pass, but through the mouth of Mayaca River, all the way out into near Port Charlotte and near that being the Punta Gorda, that whole area, and then looping all the way around. It's not. You can look at it up on a map, Mary Beth, please do, but you'll see that it's just not that simple for water access to have a connection between Carlton Reserve and the Fort DeSoto campground. All right, here, folks, we're gonna wrap up here, everybody, on WFLA now. I would like to. I would like to.
We got to change the channel real quick.
Streaming here with you. It's just extremely difficult without a co-host. And again, because we're here a little bit live with you today, we're live with you a little bit later today is what I meant to say. It's a little bit more difficult here for me to continue to take these questions and stay. I have to also. Hey guys, this is a story that's rapidly developing. And if there's developments happening right now, I mean, of course, we have our team here that's ready to alert me to any developments here. But it's extremely important that I also stay honed in here on what's going on. Here's what I'll tell you that we'll do. It's a little bit easier for me to be live from my phone, from my phone, quite literally. So what I'm going to do here is, everybody, I am going to. We've been live now on Facebook. I've been promising we can't go live on WFLA now on Instagram. I can't. I can't simulcast to Instagram. So I'd like to continue the conversation here for a little bit here. And
it's headed back now.
What I have left of my voice for.
You guys can see the chopper's headed back. So that portion of the search is over. Maybe it's a refuel. I don't know. You're looking at, it's 12 after 5 there. So I'm thinking they're shutting the bird down because it's quitting time. It's what it's looking like. So, that's not to say that a thermal search won't transpire, but definitely the end of that search. So let me go up to Hey, Ghost. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take this guy right out of there. He's frozen. There's 2 of them here. Yeah, remove yourself now. Leave. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that chopper was all over the place, wasn't it, Cinders? I guess that's kind of the modus operandi of the search. So let's kind of go and see if there's anything new shaken from Dog. Let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's not what we want. I don't know Michelle. I know Jay, so I'm just going to see what Jay's up to. Jay's cool. She won't have a problem.
Yes. Can we hear scanner? They're like, Jay, shut the freak up.
Thank you.
And put something else on besides you.
We are looking for the Robinson R44 rated.
See, these ones that go up and down the coast, they're probably the banner flag, or the, not flags, but I don't know.
You're not.
What the? Hold on.
Hi, are you making your alphabets?
There's a lot of
you making your alphabets, honey?
and shit. But you have a chopper up here. This is private owner up by Palm Harbor. And then there's another one here. I mean, I guess I can put all these up. That's Pinellas County Sheriff. Right by Largo there. And that's where I'm here. I'm right near there. That's probably what I just heard. So there's a chopper here, chopper there, and then this plane and this plane. And these planes have been busy over this area. I feel like these might be like traffic going on because 19 is a busy road here, and then over here by the coast. And this one might be an accident too, or traffic. But this is interesting, this green. Because I'm hearing sirens and stuff. People do not know how to drive down here. There's accidents so often. But this, to me, is kind of interesting.
Albie gets the map.
I'd like to keep an eye on that.
St. Petersburg. Here we are right there. What do you got, Bubba? You doing good?
So yeah, JB just said that the Sarasota County Sheriffs are at the reserve, which is pretty crazy.
What, puppy? Sarasota, Bradenton.
I don't know what in the heck. There must be evidence there or something.
Can you take this? I can cut some wood.
You cut some wood with that?
Yeah,
The scanner. I don't think we're going to hear it.
No, I'm not going to break
You guys want Pinellas or Sarasota scanner? Which one do you think is going to be giving any info? I mean, Pinellas chopper. Salty.
Here's a chopper.
Pinellas chopper is up in the air.
Is there a chopper?
This is the same one she was talking about.
Pinellas has Pinellas has 2,000 listeners. Sarasota only has 400. We're gonna go listen to Pinellas first.
Chopper. Stop. Ow. Ow. You got a snotty, naughty nose. Oh. Oh. Your cheeks are getting red. Oh. Duke. Duke.
That's so funny.
Broadcastify. Pinellas County. You okay?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, is it pink?
It's pink.
Is it rainbow now?
Here we go.
Dragon's Maze? Wow, the line is really long. We'll meet up later. How long will you wait?
As long as it takes.
So you guys are only going to do this one ride all day?
It won't be that long, probably.
Mom, can you get us food?
But wait, are they cutting?
Caleb, food is so far away.
Should I say something?
Daddy, pick me up. Mom!
Hey, there's a line here.
Daddy, swing me.
There's like 20 people. One person holds the line for 20 people? This is bull.
Don't go there. Go on a real vacation. Go RVing. Learn more at GoRVing.com.
What?
Senior Gary responding to 49th Street North and Ulmerton Road, reporting parties advising that on the southwest corner, a female is sleeping next to the bus stop. Her purse is on the ground next to her. Unknown age. Unknown, correction, not conscious, is breathing as an upgraded emergency response.
I said, ouchie! Ouchie!
I've not seen any choppers. Let's see what.
Yeah, it's Kenny
There was something that went out that said something about.
I'm trying to track a chop. Ooh, you're breaking it, Bubba.
Why am I breaking it?
We don't want to track that one anymore. Don't do that,
This
please.
one. Push this button.
No, don't push that button. Look what you did.
Transport
Hey,
Thank you for that, though. Now I know the short key.
it's an airplane.
You did it. We're watching the airplanes, Bubba.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we got a chopper. Look at that. No photograph available. Private owner.
Helicopter?
We're looking at helicopters.
Wow.
Sarasota, private
Yellow
owner.
helicopters?
Yeah, but we're just watching. We're not touching.
Cool.
What
Daddy,
do we got?
you see number 2?
Well, we're not gonna do that. Hey.
Watch. Watch how I. Moana.
Moana?
Yeah.
Is that Moana?
Yeah. Yes.
It sure is.
Yes. What you press.
No. Hold on, Bubba.
Okay.
Okay, you see two copters right here. Now this is the area in question here.
No
Let's see.
helicopters there. I can see one there. Water.
Hold on. Yeah, so it's these two.
Okay, let me
This
push
one is, let's see, how do I read this here?
I can see one.
I have a feeling they're heading on down here.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling this has something to do with the news potentially here. So, hey, Bubba, no touching. You can do that, but don't touch anything else, okay? All right.
Yeah. Step one, cool helicopter.
Step 1, cool helicopter.
Yeah, I did it.
You did it!
Not your turn, Daddy.
K9's just left on a boat headed for the island. So hopefully we will get, the island is up here.
Is it my turn yet?
Not yet. Hold on. My dad, look. I don't know exactly where. Ooh, where it's at. Does anybody know the name of it's one of these in here, I would think, right? By Shell Key.
I know the game.
Yeah, one of these Jackass Key. Wow. No.
I'll try. Daddy, let me try, Daddy.
God's Island.
Daddy, I'll try.
I'm no more. Hold on, Papa. Who knows the name of the island that they're headed to? If anybody knows.
I don't know. No things are here, Dad.
What?
No things are here.
Yeah, see if you can find that, April. We're doing a tandem. No, Dad. Okay. No. Don't press any buttons though. We're just watching. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna click the airplane.
DeSoto.
Daddy, can I have the airplane? Can I have the airplane, please? Can I have the airplane game, please? Daddy,
I don't know, Silent Justice.
please can I have the airplane game?
Can you have the airplane game? This isn't a game though.
Okay.
This is in real life. We're looking at something here. All right. So.
Can I have the rocket ship?
That's not a real rocket ship. That's not what it does.
Oh, so
And then
cool.
listed at the bottom, is that going to be related to 17th?
Call back.
So two airplanes.
We're heading on down to where's Bradenton.
It's me, Daddy.
That's looking like it is a EMS
Driving
chopper.
Daddy,
What, pup?
I'm looking
Hold
at
on.
me.
You're looking at you? I see you too.
No. Let's watch how.
Don't touch.
I'm to watch how.
Quit touching. Don't grab my hand.
I'm to watch how.
You're What?
Watch how I touch my helicopter, Daddy. Watch how I touch my helicopter.
Lukey, check Messenger. I'm on it.
I touched my helicopter.
You're touching it?
Yeah, I'm touching
Perfect.
I'm flying a red.
Perfect.
I'm flying a
Egmont Key National Wildlife. Okay, Egmont Key.
I'm flying.
Chris M., you see how just crazy helpful we can be right here, bub. Hold on. So we are St. Petersburg. So,
Daddy, I'm flying a red helicopter.
Well, they can all be red if we wanted them to.
Uh,
So let's put here.
Okay.
Elgin. Can you say Elgin?
Elgin.
Elgin.
No, red.
Possible. Egmont. Egmont.
Red.
Hold on. Egmont.
Down here by your apparatus.
Whoa, Key.
Key.
Egmont.
Probably going to be refusal. Hang for just 1 second. We'll let you know.
Daddy.
I'm assuming that wherever Pinellas. I'm assuming that wherever they're going, there's going to be a helicopter or something that's going to accompany that boat over there.
Counselor.
Egmont.
317, 429 for information. This hit and run. Evidently, the vehicle that hit this party
Let me look up Egmont here.
left one of the subjects that was in the car at the location. So he's standing there with the person that they hit.
Something, what location did it actually happen at? Did you have that?
Egmont.
In Tropical Hill or Tropical Hill Drive.
WFLA, April. Egmont. WFLA 8. Egmont Key. It is. Where are we at here? Terrible. Okay, so where are we at here? Okay, so we're looking for. There is Fort DeSoto. So it is over here. There we go. There's Egmont right there. So let's look at a stretch from land. They would have left from DeSoto. That's quite a jaunt. I don't have a way to
that location also.
I don't have a way to do anything with that right now as far as distance unless let me see. Where are you going? How far is Egmont Key from Fort DeSoto? 2.5 miles. That's quite a swim. Not to say that it couldn't be done. Now look at here. What do we got here? Is this a C? That's private owner. So I'm guessing. Let me see.
Yeah, we circulated the area. There's traffic jails, nothing flaggers down. We don't see any.
Where's he coming from?
Flaggers down.
Way in the hell up north. He's on a mission. And let's see, actual estimated. I can't look at any of the flight. He's hooking though. What pup?
Is this Hulky?
Yeah, that's Ucky. Put it. You can water the plants with that though for me, would you? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Lovey. All right, so Egmont Key is here.
He's the key holder. She just got 97. I mean,
he's on a clip. Let's see. We'll see. Let's go ahead and light him up. There you go. Yeah, look, it has an open-ended. You see that? It's an open-ended flight. So this very well is going to Egmont, I would say. Of course, on this one here, I don't have a way to track the altitude. Where you at, boy? Are you peeing in my garden? Okay. There is a ferry that goes to that part. I do believe you're right.
Engine 56.
N403. Let me see if I can look that up and get an idea what that is here. Hold on. N403 4H. It is a Tampa Bay Aviation owns that bird right there.
46.
It is a charter. You can rent it for $525 an hour. This is that flight. I'd say he's definitely going to the Key. I want to show you really quick, guys. This here. Lukey. The chopper that we're tracking is this here. And it's an aviation company that rents, flights or whatever you need a copter for. So back to that. Lukey Bear. Okay, I see you. Yeah, he's going to Egmonton right now. So yeah, that's good. That's good data right now. You guys watch that for a minute. I'll be right back. You better not be pulling my fruit, boy.
Two, 46, 50th Avenue North. Less than 1 minute. A complainant who is 13 years old advised that the subject slammed into the floor and took his bicycle. Police refused rescue with unknown weapons. Described as a black male in his teens, medium height, skinny build, unknown on clothing at the time. Look at further at 30.
I'll get you something. Egmonton or Egmont. There it goes. We're on top of it, guys. No. Cough it up. You sit on the chair. I'm going to put these over here with me.
Fire Tech Bravo.
So, there's our Egmont flight. Hooah. Holy cow, look at his flight path. Maybe he's not going there. I don't know. We soon shall see, though. Seems as if he's definitely slowed down. Let me look this up on my other tracker here. So that flight's canceled. We have a couple of aircraft entering into that space. Got an airplane too. Sir, no. Go color. You don't need all of them right now. Go color. Private owner. Yep, that's definitely. Is he going to make the full turn? Is he going to make the full turn? It's going 125 miles an hour. Yep, he's going to make the turn. All right, so he's on top. That is Albert Whitted. That's the owner of that. Two more, and then go color a picture. Yes, you can color a picture. I gave you 2. That makes 6 now. That's about 5 too many. Okay. All right, so I think the plane is going to go on by. Definitely looks like that chopper is in the play there. So that's interesting. When you zoom really in on that island, there's a lot going on. I don't know how he could be out there and them not know. I suppose there could be.
Intersection of 580 and Country Pass 506.
But he's going over the park. Albert Whitted. That's who owns that aircraft. But he's not slowing down. He hooked the island and he's going back to the tip. Are you sneaking more jelly beans?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
You have the whole jar of jelly beans.
I don't even have them.
Yes, you do have them. Bring them here. I'll give you 2 more.
Just advise
That's
call
it.
taker needs
2
updated to
away.
SDFC
1,
intersection of 50 and 12. Subject left turn.
I'll give you 2 more. Let go.
These are my treasure.
What?
These are my treasure. I'm a pirate and those are my treasures.
Well, guess what? I'm the Navy, and I said your treasures are done.
Hey.
Hey,
I really need my treasure.
I don't care.
I'll come back and get my treasure.
Okay, where are we at here? That's clearly, I don't know. Maybe he's got. Oh, the phone's dead.
Special form out.
Got nothing to do with our search here, potentially. What are you doing, monkey?
I'm here for treasure.
You're here for treasure?
Mm-hmm.
No more treasure. Well done. Go away with the treasures. Boy, don't you touch no more of them treasures. I think you're feeling very well.
Ontario plate. I couldn't get anything, but maybe you might be able to see if you can get anything done at all. Otherwise, it's just abandoned.
Sir, you better go away. So, let's go ahead and see. Let's go back over here. Luca, I'm not going to ask you again, bud. I'm so serious.
800939.
Let's go. Dog. Nothing new with the dog yet. I don't want to play anybody's video because I'll get beat up. Chopper might be hooking back. What are you doing? Yeah, you're peeing. Yes, you are. You didn't pee in my garden. Good job. You wouldn't? Okay, that's excellent. So I unless that's just a normal, a normal trek for him in that chopper, he does, certainly seems interested. Sir, no, sir, go color. Certainly seems interested in this area here, the Fort DeSoto Park. do you got going on?
Nothing.
Nothing? Can I get your snotty nose? Ugh. Here, give me that.
I don't even have nothing.
Yes, you do have something. Give them here, Woody.
I need them. I'm not Woody. I'm a pirate.
I'll give you 2 more. And then after that, you need to go.
Okay. Give me a love treasure.
No, 2 more treasures. Now go away.
No, some more banana treasure.
No.
Hi.
No more treasures.
Oh,
Okay, 1 more treasure.
no. Okay.
But that, yeah.
Give me a banana one.
Don't you eat that one off the ground.
Okay.
Go away. All right. So I guess that wasn't what it was. So let's go check WFLA. Let's see what JB's got stringing. Nothing new there. I don't even know all the news there, guys. I apologize. You better go away.
1727 6th Street South, 36818.
Yeah, he's moving on. No.
I want some.
I know you do. But I'm sorry.
I don't care.
You're going to pull my computer down, too, is what you're going to do, monkey boy. What do we got here? NS. St. Petersburg. So I guess this is just how it goes over here. You just constant. Would you quit? Stop! Go fly a plane. Oh, I'm sorry. I hit you in the mouth. You okay? I'm sorry. Ow!
Let's do it again.
Ow! No more. Yeah, I think you should host the next live. Oh, no more. You got snot on your hands. Gross. Ten. We're watching that one red one. You see it?
Where?
Right there.
Wow.
Oh. Would you be gentle?
Stop
Stop.
it, baby.
What do we got here? That looks like a commercial. Nope, private. Fort Myers. Luca.
Daddy, I need your pen for a swing. I just need one.
You don't need to swing. Go color me something. Go color me something pretty.
I need to.
No, I'm almost done right here. I'm almost done. Almost done, baby. Let's check the reserve. Venice.
Fire tech problem, medic 45, rating columns, Hidden Oak Apartments, 1121 Sherwood Road, 13968.
What's the matter, Bubba?
Fire tech problem.
Private owner. Your grandparents gave you? It's okay. It's all right. It'll fix. His grandparents. This kid. Where does he come up with this stuff? Oh, goodness. Hey. It's going to be okay. It's chalk. It's what it's supposed to do. Yes, it is. This kid. Is it? LJ60 private. He's done a little swooping around here, hasn't he? Let's see what he's got going. Yeah, he's flying over the preserve. I know this is boring, guys. It's not like coming on and just, remaining here, for an hour or so. It's more of a it's a long distance run. It's not a sprint, clearly. Yeah, this guy here, he's circling around the preserve here. I wonder if there's a lot of activity going on right here. Let me look in the chat again. Where's my chat? Where's my chat? What to do with my dang on lighter too, man? Now that the boy went inside. That's my boy. Yeah, dog, he really does know how to talk to people. He really does. And that he's talked harder cases in than Brian. I'll tell you that right now. Brian is probably the least criminally sophisticated person that been listening with earbuds, waiting to see if dog is for real. Me too, Lady CG. So we'll just, my session's timed out. What does that mean, man? Please reload this for, okay. He is entertaining as shit, isn't he? Crazy kid. Okay. We got anything new? My wife is in the house. A&S. Good gravy. Easy with the CPS fingers. Golly. Man, that's why I don't put the inside of my house and my family on here. People come around here saying stuff like that. You think I would just let my kid go inside if there wasn't nobody in there? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? CPS fingers looking ass. Play that shit. He's caught at least 8,000 people. I believe that. In his 40 years of doing that, heck yeah, I believe that. And no offense to you about I appreciate you just looking out. I know what you were doing. But, not everyone comes over here and does just that same thing you just did. They come over here with that bullshit, So no call sign. That's interesting. No call sign. Registrated. Private owner. Okay. Thank you, A&S squad. No, I assure you he's okay. And most people don't come over there. I wasn't trying to offend you or anything. So I hope there was none taken. But in fact, let me go make sure he's not driving his mom nuts. I'll be right back.
Charlie 96 Echo.
I care about a squirrel. What do you mean I care about a squirrel? So we're going to get, we got some choppers coming here. What do we got? No call sign. That is Lifeline. Okay. Lifeline. I sure hate to hear that. That means somebody's having a bad day. Who's this other chopper? Oh, not that one. This one. Private owner. Open-ended flight plan. Here we go. That's going to be that lifeline again. So, not a lot shaking on the Egmont. Let's check the reserve again. This one seems to be doing something. Let me check him out over here. And that is in our green land. What do we got here?
Date of birth 08/08/2010.
He's doing some crazy flight patterns. Got netting on deck out there. Let me put in this. Okay, here we go. He's cooking though. He's really chopping. He's at 115 miles an hour, so I don't think that that's him. Nothing new on that. Come over here and check the chat out. Please do, Jan. Please do. You all right? Oh, you're all snuggled up. Here, let me get your nose. Okay, so I just got some info from the beautiful, lovely Spivey. Spivey said that if it were a potential search area confirmed by LE, then a temporary restricted flight would be issued. If private and or commercial flights are able to fly over this area, then there's no criminal or official search being conducted in that area. That is good to know. And I guess I would have to agree with that. I mean, it's like hunting deer, right? Deer run at night, in the evening. They're more nocturnal. They lay down during the day. You're not hunting, you're hunting a nocturnal animal. So at some point, I haven't been following this thing at all. This is my very first day. So it's safe to say that this sort of activity is going on at night too, while they're trying to figure out what's going on with the thermal stuff. Here's a new bird. St. Petersburg to St. Petersburg. So that might just be a tour or a ride, a private ride. Although he's been all over today. Look at that. Tampa, Palm Harbor, Town and Country, Clearwater. Yeah. Not a lot popping on the scanner. Let's check that out. Pinellas. That's the one we're on, I do believe. 1802. So, guys, I don't know.
Don't wait to begin your new career as a nurse. The Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing track at Concordia University, Texas in Dallas offers 3 start dates a year, so you can begin your studies sooner. Concordia's innovative 16-month ABSN track combines online learning with hands-on labs and clinical rotations at top area hospitals. Get started on your life-changing adventure today. Search Concordia, Texas ABSN.
They're not live. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the live. I'm going to do some research. And let's see. Hold on. I got to go check with my wife real quick.
Please log me on 79 Charlie. I'm not going to finish your phone.
1 second, guys.
And 49th Street North, Grid 378B, engine 40, fire taxable.
So, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. My damn daughter didn't make the school bus. So, I'm going to go ahead and end the live, guys. Or I could just leave it open. And, yeah, I'm going to go pick up my daughter. I'll be back here in about an hour. Love you guys.